Hello there, Dick Benedict here. We are playing Vanquish on the PC, and this is my God Hard difficulty guide and walkthrough. We now find ourselves on 1-4. It is entitled Rescue. So once we go up to the top area, then the rescue will actually commence. But first, what we're going to do is go through this first area and just deal with anybody that we need to well deal with, I guess. I just want to I am so impressed about this game. It's I hate to make it sound vulgar, but this game is just it's so fucking amazing. Now, if we're talking about the console version, that's not something I'll say. I'll say something along the lines of it's not playable, and you know, that's a little rude, I guess, because it is playable. I played it, hell, but to be able to play it at this frame rate, and you know, there are people playing it at, what is it, more than twice this frame rate. I can't even imagine how good that would look, how smooth that would look. Damn. But I remember being homeless, being in such a depression, and seeing this game's advertisement that it was coming out on PC. We had heard rumors, right? But it was such a mixture of happiness and just misery when I saw it, because I knew I wouldn't be able to cover it. That was back in like the end of May. We still had another month of suffering, and when I say suffering, it was physical. Some of the conditions we lived in, it was definitely physical, but it was mostly mental, just in mental hell. And I can only say that I went crazy on Twitter because I needed an outlet, and Twitter has always been an outlet for me, so I just wrote every disgusting thought I had in my mind and just poured it out on you guys. So I do apologize about that. Some of it was trolling, some of it was real, but it was just a real dark time for the channel, and I don't really feel bad about it. Watch out for this Romanoff. Did I even mention the weak spot? Yeah, he's got a weak spot on his back, so that's what you want to target if you can. It's something that you can hit if you drop him with an EMP. But we'll deal with plenty of these guys. There's about 4 different varieties of these guys, and I'm dropping a cigarette over there to see if he would maybe go over there to the right. Here's his death laser. Beware of that. It was knowing that I couldn't bring this game at the time, and yeah, that does sound selfish, but I was taken away from something that I loved. I loved my channel, and I was just worried that there wouldn't be anything to come back to after 3 months, because this whole moving shit, it wasn't my fault. I didn't start this whole moving shit. That was propagated by my dad a year ago, and it ended up making me personally move 10 fucking times in 1 year. So I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm just saying that he learned his lesson, and he had to pay for it. He had to pay for all the fallout from everybody, and he had to pay for so much fucking money for all the moving things. So, and there's a lot of folks on YouTube who would condemn me for that, and say that it's my fault for sticking with the family when I should have gone on my own. Well, I'm a family person, and for these people to sit back and cast aspersions like that, these people who think they're above reproach, they're not above reproach, but they think they're above reproach. These people who live lives of luxury playing video games all day. You see them on streams, they play for like 6-8 hours at a time, just complete decadence. And it's just, and these are the types of people that judge. It's horrible. And they follow me, these people, and I don't want any part of them, but you know, they make up some of the channel, and you know, I'm not going to interact with them anymore, because it just makes me upset, it makes me rage, and I can't do that. You know, I've got a heart condition. But anyway, this is where you get a checkpoint, and we're going to be clearing up some of these guys. We've got 3 guys to rescue. When you drop the guys out of their bondages, I believe you can give them a heal and you get a drop. So it's a refreshing chapter. It's something fun to do after the taxing last chapter. But guys, I was in a dark place. Like, I had an experience with marijuana where I thought, like, I had these hallucinations, and I thought I was trapped in some kind of a waiting room for hell, and all I could see was like my twitching foot, and it was so terrifying, you guys. I thought I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know if I had died and not realized it, and was in some sort of a waiting, like, purgatory area. So, like, I was so paranoid. My family took me to the hospital, and after, like, one night it went away, but it was one of the scariest, like, it was a near-death experience to me, like, from a mental standpoint. I really thought I was dead. I kept having to ask people, am I gonna be okay? Will I live? Did I die? Like, did I die? Because I felt like I had died. Like, nothing seemed real, and it was, my mind would just fixate on these little small things, and it was so fucking frightening, guys. Like, and that's scary, because you don't know, like, you take for granted your consciousness so much, and, like, to be estranged from it and not know what's real is just absolutely terrifying. It's so scary. But I think we've saved everybody, and now we're going to be heading up this ramp. I don't remember if you get a checkpoint here. I think you probably do, but there's a nice collection of these guys here, and you can throw an EMP and then throw a grenade, or a couple if you have them, and then you're going to be sliding up here, and then you're going to be doing one thing, namely to take care